Today, guys, we're back with another video, and I don't know whether this is going to, yeah, this is gonna be post today. It's still gonna be post today. Thank y'all for all these views, and, there's really no support on this series, but I feel like this series has so much potential, but no one gives a fuck because it's not a popular name. But I'm gonna stick with that name because the name is fucking OP as shit. Because this series makes Naruto OP as shit. So yeah, and let me click right there and go ahead and get that going. Now, let's quickly get directly into this. We have a short flashback with we have a short recap. Naruto basically Naruto trained Haku, then Naruto's eyes were destroyed because of the Nine Tails. We did have a 4-month time skip because of Naruto's body regenerating, and he comes back extremely powerful. Let's get directly into this. Naruto's POV. I'm back! A voice says, as then flames, the flames slowly disappeared. How long has it been? Naruto asks, looking towards Itachi. It's been around three. It's been around 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Oh, that long? So, so, how many, how many missions have I missed? None. We didn't go out on missions. Good. 'Cause I'm willing to test my new body, Naruto said, smirk. We did notice that. Your eyes are now a bluish silver, and your tails are missing. Correct. I'll show you something, he said, as then he lifted up his now visible tails. As a white flame appeared on top of his mouth, as then he gobbled the white flame. My body's resistance to flames were on point, but now my body is completely resistant to all powers. And with my body being a natural energy rod, I basically pull in natural energy like nothing. I don't require the thought or even me trying to pull in natural energy. I just do it, Naruto said with a smirk on his face, which means, as then completely which means jutsu, which were hard for me to pull off in the past, seem like nothing. And also, he said, I've got a new toy. Let's see if this works. Sorry, I can't look up. Basically, he had Mouter's fan. This is my true power. He said as then he waved the fin around slightly, creating a powerful gust which uprooted the building. My power, since the last time we've met, has multiplied. My body is as perfect, as perfect as anybody, except each and every one of my cells are completely made up of nature energy, which is also the reason why I'm a sage mode magnet. Naruto said, with a smirk on his face, I've truly achieved my goal. My true goal. I am truly powerful. He said, now let's get it for. I'm up for a mission. Give me the best one out there. Alright. If you're so ready, we're doing a mission tomorrow. So get prepared. You'll be going to the Cloud Village. And you'll be taking down the Raikage. You shall hold him down long enough for, as then Pain stepped aside to show someone behind him, for me to take control over his body with my genjutsu. The same one I used to control Yagura. Then we'll have two nations on our side. And gaining the tailed beast will be mildly, mildly bad. We'll have little to no problems at all becoming a god. Naruto said with a smirk on his face. So everyone, get ready. Naruto's POV. Alright. Um Basically 1 day later. Lightning Country. This mission is going to be a 3-day mission. I'll cut the days for the mission in half. Give it 1.5. A 1.5 day mission. All I need is 1 day and 12 hours. And then the Raikage is under your control. 1 day after the event, the Raikages, the Lightning Village. 3 people walk towards the gates. Guards then strain their eyes. Who are you? Where's your permit? The guard said. As they didn't go through their pockets to collect the permit, which instantly signaled them to be enemy. Inform the Raikage. There are people trying to invade our village, a guard said, as then one of them rushed towards the Raikage's office. Good. I'll be waiting for the Raikage. But for you, I've been itching for a battle, Naruto said as he disappeared, kicking a shinobi's head off. As then he disappeared, grabbing a nigga's face and ripping that shit dead off. Then he kicked someone in the stomach, rupturing, like basically turning his guts into a blender, like letting it slosh all around there, just slosh in and out of his body. Then he disappeared above a shinobi, kicking their head in. As then he disappeared, kicking the shinobi's balls, the whole entire area where the balls are, off. Then he quickly yanked onto his chin and ripped that off, along with his jaw. As then he shoved his jaw into his exposed mouth area. As then he kicked the top of his, like he came down kicking the man's head so far in that it flew into his body, as it made one of his legs explode, as the head is usually bigger than a part of the legs. As then he disappeared, going at another shinobi's heart as he ripped it out. Itachi's POV. Naruto, wait, he said as he looked over to where Naruto was. As then he saw Naruto. As then he looked forward to see the massacre. Bodies destroyed. Like, limbs fucking everywhere. Naruto didn't fucking care. He didn't care if he was being sloppy as hell. He was trying to get a nigga smarter. He was trying to get a nigga murdered. He was like, what are my options? Whether I want to kill you or not kill you. I want to kill you. Um, Around 3 minutes later, an ambush squadron appeared. As they saw the sight. Then one of them, who had a especially large chakra reserves, flared his chakra to life. As then his head began to roll around, what, like to spin around, like it was still connected to his like neck, but his head was spinning around basically. As then his head flew off. The other shinobi, once seeing this, all of them began to flare their chakra to the highest amount possible. Naruto then said, "So boring," he said. "All of this sage mode makes battles easy. I never get to go all out," he said. As then, he looked back towards Haku and Itachi. "Haku and Itachi, I know what we could do. You join their side and help them fight me off. That'll truly satisfy my hunger for now." Itachi then gulped, knowing that if he did what Naruto said to do, he was gonna get through the skirmish with minor energies, with minor energies, no, minor. How you say this? Energies, no. Inflictions, no. Wounds. Then he joined their side. "Now this is gonna be fun." Itachi then quickly activated his Mangekyo, which he had been exerting to the maximum power. As within that time, he got the Eternal Mangekyo. Because once Naruto's eyes exploded, Naruto's blood got into Itachi's eyes, making him see red for a couple of weeks. But he was able to basically, his Mangekyo was basically awakened. His Eternal. The battle. Naruto began to slaughter the shinobi with practical ease, as then he began to fight Haku and Itachi. With the battle, Itachi flew towards Naruto, going in for a solid kick. But to his dismay and surprise, Naruto dodged, kicking Itachi in the chin. Then he punched Itachi in the stomach. Then he flew towards Haku. As then he kicked her into the sky. As then he yelled out, "Flame style." Ragnarok burst. As then flames began to burst from his mouth, completely consuming Haku. But Haku was okay since Naruto is not in the right mindset, and his sage mode was pretty much like he basically was spitting out hot fire. It was still hot, I mind you, but she was okay because it was not his white flames. It was just the lowest tier of flames that you can get. It goes from basically, it goes from orange, no, actually red to orange, then yellow, then blue, then white. No, then a bluish white, then completely white. So he was using red flames. His red flames lit. They were lit. Then Itachi flew towards Naruto as he went down for a solid for a solid kick. But Naruto dodged to his dismay. Jesus Christ, this is getting boring. As then, Ice Sage mode. By the way, this is not a combination type thing. It's not a combination type deal. You know how I say he had like basically four Sage modes. He had the Ice Sage mode, the Wind Sage mode, the Water Sage mode, and the Fire Sage mode. This is not a combination of all of them. He can switch between Sage modes, but he prefers the Fire one. As then, flames began to surround Itachi, but he, instead of being burnt, he felt empowered. This should give this battle a bit more flair. As then they began the battle again, fighting viciously, with Naruto having the upper hand, with Itachi and Haku fighting at their full power, enhanced by Naruto's Sage mode. And he was given the 100% of the Sage mode, I mind you. The most powerfulest form and purest form of their Sage modes. But since Naruto hadn't trained with it like his Fire Sage mode, it was basically ass. Their battle was basically like Naruto slapping them. It was basically like me versus my little sister. Like, basically, Naruto was slapping them around a lot. Not to say anything about our lives. But he was just like slapping them around. He was just like throwing them up. Pow. Then the battle ended as lightning began to course through the air. Naruto then looked over to see the Raikage. Who are you? A yelled out. As then A felt his gut, the side of his gut explode. Did I say you could speak? Naruto said as he looked up towards A with his fist planted onto A's gut. A coughed up blood. His lightning armor, a section of his lightning armor had been pierced through. And it didn't even feel like the punch was weakened. A then jumped back, coughing up blood. What did you do? A said. Sorry for the coughing effects, but it was the best. You want me to be like, cough, cough, cough. What did you do? No, cough, cough, cough. What did you do? You want me to do like, comment. But anyway, A quickly disappeared. Then A began to charge lightning chakra around the part of his body that was hurt. Eventually, Naruto smirked. Ah, I see, Raikage. I see. You are powerful indeed. Did I tell you that once lightning of the same voltage go against each other, it's all of it's all up to the difference in wavelengths, the speed of wavelengths. If lightning of the same voltage goes against each other, the best course of action is to move your lightning in a zigzag line, but speeded up, which gave me the ability to break through your lightning armor. I admit you are strong, Raikage, but I haven't even used a quarter of my power, and yet I've overpowered you utterly, he said with a smirk. You'll pay, you little bastard! As then, once the Raikage was aiming to punch Naruto, he punched him. Then the Raikage began to cough, 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 cough. Cough, 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 cough. Then his eyes closed as he passed out. Oh, you couldn't even take my pain. You'll be reborn as an ash dragon. As then Naruto opened up his eyes. Then Toby appeared. Good. As he then looked into his eyes. The Raikage's eyes then turned into the Mangekyo. Then they reverted back to normal. We're done here, Naruto said. As then, everyone disappeared. Amongst their travels, Haku, what a nice butt you have, Naruto said towards Haku, making Haku blush a lot. Like, damn, like my butt. When she blushed and hopped from tree to tree faster. Oh, so she likes it, Naruto said with a smirk on his face. While Itachi was hanging back, jumping from tree to tree, like, damn, my nigga smooth with it, don't it? Nigga smooth. Like, damn, smooth with it. Wish I was as smooth as you. Shit, I'm still a virgin. Itachi really is a virgin though. He really is still a virgin. He smited his girlfriend. He never got to clap them cheeks. He radioactively clapped them cheeks. Anyway, Naruto then speeded up, blasting past Itachi, making Itachi pick up the pace as he disappeared. Around 6 hours later, Naruto had arrived at the Akatsuki base. Haku, come here, Naruto said as Haku came towards him. Then he placed his hand on her face. As then he moved in close and began to kiss Haku. Now, everybody like, damn. Everybody probably like, damn. What's up with this sudden relationship that the the dirty nigga did? I think we're gonna have to go get the COVID vaccine because I think something wrong. No, then again, I have had colds like this, but none have never affected me. I last for a couple of days. Anyway, then y'all like, what the fuck is going on? You ready to scrap over this sudden relationship? I'm like, damn, y'all really that mad about it? Anyway, I was kind of fucking hinting to this a lot. A lot. When Naruto said she was gonna be his concubine. Oh, yeah. Naruto said she was gonna be his concubine. Yeah. Concubine. Bring that concubine over here, dog. Bro, my mic is so wet and sloppy. Anyway, bring that concubine over here, dog. Give me some of that. I'm just kidding. I was kind of hinting to it in that sentence, but if y'all didn't notice that, then fuck y'all. Anyway, Naruto, he also within this what if, I know within the what ifs, Naruto usually has no fucks. He literally gives you no fucks. He don't give a fuck who wants to be his girl. I think I've never given him a girl in any story. But this is the first one, Billy. This is the first one. Just chill out. Just let this go slow. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Once kissing Haku, like, I'm all in for it. She was taking it all in, don't it? Then they began to, like, they was in the hallway. They began to slowly move towards Naruto's room, making out, don't it? Once they were moving towards Naruto's room, making out. Then they arrived near the bed. Then Haku pushed Naruto onto the bed. And I'm saying that Haku pushed him onto the bed because we ain't trying to get nothing saying that this was rape, dog. This wasn't gonna be rape. Then she began to rip off his clothes. And she unbuckled the pants. And she slid down ready to do something, trying to gobble up something. And then Naruto began to penetrate furiously, destroying the inner workings of the female genital. And that's the end. Be sure to show, like, subscribe, and do all that good shit. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble on about Naruto's relationship. Because I literally have none within real life. Like, I literally have a boner right now because of what I was saying. But yeah, this is a thick boy, don't it? I'm gonna have to go into the bathroom and relieve myself. Anyway, bye. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, and all that.